my name is Ashley Morrison, and today I will be discussing telecommuting. Companies and employees can still be very successful even if they don't go into an office every day. Working remotely has become the new normal. There are many benefits when it comes to working from home. Although there are some disadvantages to not showing up to the office every day, due to technology, they are easy to overcome. Today I will be discussing what telecommuting is, the advantages and disadvantages of working remotely, and statistics on how many employees prefer to work outside of the office. Telecommuting is where the employee works from home or from another location outside of the employer's office and may occasionally still go to the office. Instead of traveling to an office every workday, the employee uses a telephone, online chat programs, video meeting platforms, and email, which helps them stay connected to employers and clients. Some places people can work while telecommuting is a coffee shop, library, or co-working space. There are several companies that allow employees to work outside of the office. According to an article from CNBC, 69% of companies allow employees to work from home. Most companies can hire employees who live in other parts of the world. According to Flex Jobs, the top 10 jobs that allow employees to work remotely are computer and IT, accounting and finance, marketing, medical and health, project management, customer service, HR and recruiting, sales, administrative, education, and training. There are many advantages of telecommuting. A couple big advantages are a better work-life balance and increased flexibility. By working from home or other remote locations, workers can avoid distractions from an office setting. By avoiding distractions, they can concentrate more on what they need to do and accomplish more in less time. Workers get to create a schedule that is best suited for them. For example, if the employee likes to get up early and knock out tasks, they can. Or if they prefer to sleep in and work later in the day, they can. Instead of taking time off work for appointments or vacation, employees can get their jobs done as needed and when it is more convenient. There are also reduced operational costs and reduced expenses for employees. Since most employees work outside of the office, employers do not need to invest in a large office space, and they do not need as many office supplies. By working from home, employees save money on gas, public transportation, lunches, childcare, and work attire. To telecommuting, there are also some disadvantages. It can be expensive because you must invest in software due to the job outside of the office, and for employers to make sure employees are staying on track and on the same page. If employees decide on the best business hours for them to work and stick to that schedule, they will be able to stay on track. Employers should also make sure that their employees have everything that they need to work remotely, including the latest versions of software and apps that they use. There are also security concerns. If workers are using a shared and unsafe Wi-Fi connection, their computers can be hacked, putting the company and its information at risk. A way to overcome this is to make sure you have safe and reliable Wi-Fi. Employers should also consider reimbursing internet costs. To make sure their employees have the quickest and most reliable internet. Employees can also find places close to their home that have safe and reliable Wi-Fi. Since employees will spend most of their time working outside of the office, they will not have a lot of face-to-face contact, and that can make it harder for them to feel like they are on a team. They can also begin to feel lonely. A good way to overcome this is to plan social activities outside of the house or try working in a coffee shop or library. For employers, it can be difficult to supervise their employees. Since employers can't stop by their employees' desk and see what they are doing, it is hard for them to know. Employees should schedule regular meetings to make sure everyone stays on the same page. Even though working from home eliminates some distractions, it can cause different ones, such as dirty dishes and kids or roommates. To overcome these distractions, find a quiet room in your house and close the door. According to Global Workplace Analytics, before the pandemic, 5.7 million U.S. employees telecommuted half-time or more. At the peak of the pandemic, 69% of U.S. employees worked from home. Global Workspace Analytics also says that 62% of employees have a job where they could do telecommuting, and 56% say they have a job where they could do most of their work remotely. Prior to the pandemic, 50 to 60% of employees said they were already working away from the office. After the pandemic is over, 82% of U.S. employees want to work remotely at least 1 week, but would prefer to divide their time half in the office and half outside of the office. Only 8% do not want to work from home at all. Telecommuting involves working outside of the office and using technology to do your job. A lot of employees prefer to work outside of the office, and a lot of employers allow telecommuting. There are a lot of benefits to telecommuting, such as better work-life balance, increased flexibility, reduced operational costs, and reduced expenses for employees.